Recently, a clothing company owner, Chen Dong, told the Epoch Times that a lack of business operations during the pandemic has put the garment industry in a very difficult situation. Many owners decided to walk out to demand their rents be waived. It was said that some owners even openly demanded state compensation.
There has been a demand for reducing up to half a year rent here in Zhuzhou, Hunan Province. There are many people petitioning this, thousands of them. We have 38 clothing markets here. Many people have posted videos of the petition in TikTok these days. Someone who petitioned told me certain TikTok accounts have been suspended for 7 to 14 days.
How was the petition today? Was the petition resolved?
Many local officials and market managers arrived at the market. They came to the shops and the factories to persuade us not to petition. They said they'll reduce half a month of maintenance fee and waive 1 month rent for those who signed a yearly contract. I didn't go today because my wife asked me not to. There were many videos online this morning. It was said that 7 people were arrested. With petitions like this, I believe these people will be released sooner than later, as long as they don't go to extremes like saying the slogan, "Down with the CCP." Otherwise, you could be jailed for half a year. I have friends who have experienced things like that.
The bad market will drive more people to demand a rent reduction. What do you think will happen next?
These 37 markets are privately owned. I don't think they'll compromise. The pandemic doesn't only affect the clothing industry. Construction projects have also stopped for quite a long time. Migrant workers haven't returned. There's no sign of them returning to work, and their machines have been turned off. The pandemic has struck a huge blow to the economy.
What's the general public opinion on this?
People are told to return to work, but in fact, many people don't dare to do so because they're afraid of contracting the virus. This is devastating to the economy. But our government doesn't even hand out $2,000 to help us. Here it is not like the US and Canada.
It is said Wuhan has been locked down again.
I am a Wuhan native, but a long time ago I moved to Zhuzhou. As far as I know, initially, Zhuzhou City allowed Hubei residents, including Wuhan residents, to come to Zhuzhou starting from March 21st, when Hubei's lockdown was basically removed. But the regulation changed 2 days ago on April 2nd. Anyone entering here from Wuhan and Hubei has to be in mandatory isolation for 14 days. Many friends of mine have confirmed the quarantine. Many Wuhan residents who arrived on March 25th were isolated on April 2nd. In fact, my relative and I spoke last night. There are confirmed cases in Wuhan, but they won't get reported even though the number was low. These people were secretly isolated. If it gets reported, it will probably frighten people and further impacts work and production. Many more people will be too scared to come out to work. This blow to the economy will be detrimental. I know for a fact that starting on April 2nd, people from Wuhan must go through a mandatory isolation if they come to Zhuzhou.
Many Chinese industries have suffered tough times as a result of businesses closing down due to the CCP virus pandemic. The regime continues to ignore people's basic needs and don't provide subsidies or relief when they need it the most. People have protested in waves through walkouts demanding pandemic aid relief.